Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury corporate. Guys, keep watching. Keep watching. I need the viewers. I need the viewers. I need the subs. I need it. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, whether you like them or hate them. Just tell them anyhow. ArchieLuxury on YouTube. Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Paid reviews. I've been dealing with a few personal problems lately, but I'm kicking back into the swing for paid reviews. Today I'm doing paid review 20 SE46. Let's go. This here is for Oleg. Hey Arch. And he's used such a small font, I've got to use my magnifiers here. Let's go. Hello Arch, my name is Oleg. I'm 33 years old, 6'4", 200 pounds. Wrist size 17 centimeters, which is 6.7 inches. I've been watching your channel for the last year and really appreciate your honest, straight to the point approach in a comedy style. I have been into the watch hobby since 2004. My first watch was an Omega DeVille, which was presented to me by my parents, but unfortunately stolen lately by burglars back in 2008 in Ukraine, where I was born and lived until I was 26. A few years later, a war between Ukraine and Russia began. The economy went down and I had to immigrate to the US of A in 2014. I have always been passionate about watches and was working 7 days a week with no days off for a few years in a restaurant to afford my Audemars Piguet Royal Oak 15400 ST black dial. I bought it on the grey market from a friend of David SW, by the way. Completely new, fully sealed, 5,000 under retail. It was in 2016, so considering nowadays prices when it trades almost at 30,000, it was a very lucky purchase. Lately, I acquired my real estate license and have successfully done my first year doing real estate. So I rewarded myself with a Rolex James Cameron 12660 at a Rolex authorized dealer at retail price. I have also had stainless steel subs, a stainless steel sub, two-tone root beer, and a yellow gold Daytona on a rubber strap, but decided to sell those. So I currently have two stainless steel watches in my humble collection now, and I love them. After I got my Rolex James Cameron, I noticed I wear it much more often than the AP. That blue dial just gives me more emotion than classy AP Royal Oak, and also it is more durable and practical considering the ceramic bezel and easy adjustable bracelet. However, I love my AP because it's classy, elegant, and sporty. Also, it means a lot to me because it took me a long time to save the money and finally get it, and I will never forget that happy feeling of getting my Grail watch. I'm thinking of getting a gold watch in the future. I really like the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak on a black croc strap, or an AP Royal Oak offshore on a croc strap. Yellow gold sub, black dial Patek, yellow gold sub black dial, a Patek 5205R, but it is actually more money comparing to the watches I mentioned. Which of these options would be the best choice in your opinion? Or maybe there are some other watches that you can advise. I wish to have a collection of 3 to 4 pieces that would be enough for me for all kinds of purposes, but at the same time I'm also considering conception of having 2 watches. One okay, stainless for every day, and one hitter, gold watch for special occasions and going out. In this case, which of my 2 watches would you advise to substitute with, and which of the gold options? Thank you for doing a great job. Keep it up. I've sent $100 via PayPal and I've attached. Please let me know. Okie dokie. So there we go. Very interesting story. Hard-working guy. And I got to tell you, man, it ain't easy to come from a country and rebuild yourself. And I got to say, that's got to be certainly applauded there. I think you've done very well. Done very, very well indeed. So what do I think of these watches here? Well, I got to tell you, I think you have really good two-piece combo meal deal. The Audemars Piguet, the 15400. I think the 15400 is just about perfect. You know, the Audemars Piguet, I really love the 15202. That's the special sort of tribute to the original Jumbo. I love the 15300, the 15400, and the 15500. I think the 15400, look, that's a great watch. I got no complaints with it whatsoever. You've got the black dial. I mean, the most desirable, of course, is the bluey grey. Then it's the black. Then it's the white. So no, look, it's an amazing watch. And then you got the James Cameron, which Rolex is so usable and amazing. So I've got to tell you, man, what would I do? What would I do indeed? I got to be honest with you. I think if you've got two-piece combo meal deal, I can't think of a better collection than the Royal Oak and the James Cameron. They are amazing. You already have amazing collection. My advice to you, I don't believe it's really a good idea to buy and sell. You've got to concentrate on your business. You're in business and obviously doing well. My advice to you, this would be my advice, okay? We're in very turbulent times, COVID and all this sort of bullshit. My advice to you would be this. I don't think I would sell the AP. The AP's got such a story. You bought it, you worked your guts out. I think it's a symbol of achievement. So I honestly would say to you, don't sell that watch. The James Cameron, I got to say, a Rolex itself there, the James Cameron, that is a great watch. It's a fantastic watch with the special sort of starbursty sort of dial there. Great watch. That's another great watch. I don't know if I would sell any of those. I would honestly, if you can't afford to buy the gold watch, I would keep those two. The problem is if you sell the, well, you don't want to sell the James Cameron because that's really a great everyday heavy duty, just enjoy it, love it, wear it. It's a great watch. And the AP, such a story. It's also, I mean, AP, that is such a desirable watch. It's a very hard watch to get hold of. And it's got such a great story. You worked your guts out to get it. So my advice to you would be, the third watch I would add would be some sort of Patek. I would add some sort of Patek Philippe. That's what I would do. A Grand Classique from Patek Philippe. What would I add? What would I add? What would I do? I tell you personally, the 5205 is an amazing watch. That's a great watch. That's a great. But I'd also say to you, how about a 5227? Just a simple Calatrava with the hinged back. I'd also say the 5196, classic, iconic Patek Philippe. I've got a 5196. You can get that in platinum, white gold, yellow gold, and rose gold. Beautiful, beautiful watch. Just a classic Calatrava. I think that'd be a great compliment to add there because you could have that for special occasions. That's what I'd do. I'd add a third watch. The 5205. What do I think of the 5205? I've got to be totally honest with you. It's gorgeous, man. It is honestly gorgeous. It's an amazing watch. It is absolutely amazing. There's no questions of that. Patek themselves, their annual calendar lineup is absolutely gorgeous. The 5205, what do I think of it? It's gorgeous. Annual calendar. It's probably, I also love the 5396. But the 5205's modern big size there. look, I don't know if you want to go that far. See, personally, what I would do is, my view is, I'd keep the two you've got. I think you'd be crazy to sell the AP because you're always going to miss it. You're always going to hark back to it. So don't sell that. Don't sell the James Cameron. I would add a simple Calatrava. 5196 6006, which I also own that one, or a 5227. I would add a modern Calatrava because you really got iconic models there. I think that is a perfect way to go. I think it'd be silly to sell. Let's be honest, the James Cameron's a keeper because it fits that niche. It's the ultimate tool watch. The AP, that's the only one in this equation you could possibly say, well, I'll sell it and get it. Well, you could do that, but you're not going to get back into the AP. And it's such a symbol of achievement. You've worked your guts, you worked your ringer off to get it. I think you'd have to be crazy, absolutely crazy, to part with it. So my honest opinion is, if you can only have two, keep the two you've got. Beautiful. I would add a slightly cheaper Patek Calatrava. That's what I would do. Now you're looking at there, thinking of getting a gold watch. I think in the AP Royal Oak on a black croc. No, you've got the ultimate. The steel is the best Royal Oak. You got the most iconic. Then you say the AP Royal Oak offshore. No. Gold sub. You don't need the gold sub. Is basically, it's delicate. Gold is delicate. You've got the James Cameron. That's the ultimate dive watch. Keep that. You get a Patek. I as I say that, get a 5196, 5227, or a 6006. Get that, and you are done and dusted. That is it. Don't be selling, especially, I don't know, where are you? You in New York? Where are you? But man, the dealers will eat you alive. They will eat you alive. You've got to understand it. To trade out of these things is not a clever idea. I would keep what you've got. You've got a beautiful collection. Enjoy it. Love them. If you can't afford to get this gold watch, I would keep those two. That's what I would do. I think it's silly to get... Look, you're only young. You how old are you now? 33. Man. Just wait. Slow down. You've got two of the best watches. I would save for a Patek. If you can't get it, just don't have to trade. When you trade in pieces you've got, unless you are a dealer or really lucky, you're going to lose money. And what's that going to do? That's just a stupid move. It's very, very dumb. So my advice to you, enjoy what you've got. Love it. Work with it. That's what I'd be doing. Don't be trading and flipping and... that's just... It's not going to work out for you. So there you go. That's my advice. My advice is to keep the two and then add a Patek. Don't get such an expensive Patek. The 5205, that's expensive. Get a 5196. That's, even though the 5196 is a hell of a lot cheaper, it's iconic classic Patek in precious metal. Just gorgeous. Then down the track we can add another Patek. But please just remember, it's the thing about this is it's not just instantly getting everything you want. It's slowly savoring it. It's the sizzle, not the steak we love. Okay, guys, that's my opinion. Guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends, and don't be afraid to put some comments below. Now, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads. I depend on these paid reviews to keep me full-time. I apologize for the delay. I'm going through some personal matters at the moment, but please, $50 US. Look down below in the description on how to get a video made. I would love to review your collection. I'd love to tell you what I think, and I would love to give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm Paul Pluta. See you in the next one. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? Who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, Archie Luxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.